Hey, what's good, everybody? Yuki Fine for you. I'm here with some Gogogo zombie replays. I've had these on here for quite a little while, just haven't really gotten around to actually recording them, so let's go and get some of the stuff done. So, got 8 duels, we do 4 and 4, just because how I like to do things in terms of the duels, that way I don't have to make super duper freaking long videos. So I'm playing against like a Chaos Elemental Dragon type of deck. It's basically dragon rulers, and you see Fog King there. You know, I've been noticing whenever time I play against like a quote-unquote Dragon Ruler deck, something like that, they're attacking the Fallen Kings because, well, you did get reprint and the battle packs, and you can say it's not a reprint, but for my eyes, any time where a card is easily or relatively accessible in a new way is a reprint. So he's going to set his Magical Merchant, set Eclipse Wyvern. It's just basically a Chaos Dragon, sort of Dragon, that has nothing to worry about. I have a pretty nice little background feel here. So summon up the Mizuki Flipbook, the Go-Go Golem. And basically, now that I have a target for a Geki Break, I can summon my Mizuki. And this is where I found out exactly what he was playing. And I was just face-palming because, like, why? Why? Like, come on. It's like, I'm just tired of seeing the Dragon Rulers in general. It's like, it's just the point to where it's like, come on, like, why do we still have to have these? It's just boring, and it's just beyond not even interesting. Like, come on, throw something new at me, Konami. Throw something new at me. But it's a very, very weird deck. She's got Shi-Yin, which you can't even use. It's just like a really bad, someone really trying to revive, keep Dragon Rulers, and I say revive because Dragon Rulers are technically dead. You cannot reuse Dragon Rulers as a deck, because, well, you kind of need to be able to play 3 of each. Just saying. But he's gonna spam fuck to feel like no tomorrow's gonna go for the Metal Drag, and I'm gonna piss him off right here. This is gonna be the Diamond does and piss off for time. I'm gonna Mirror Force his ass. He's probably laughing because he gets the Light Pulsar effect, especially with the Metal Dragon, and he's probably laughing his ass off, but I have the Geki Break. Say bye-bye to Metal Dragon. So pretty much he auto loses because he can't do anything about that. And my next card was a Solemn Warning, so I would have been cock-blocking for days and have a Maze Stroke, so it didn't really matter in that situation. Let's go versus the Ghost Tricks. The Ghost Tricks, he had a pretty bad hand. When you start off with, like, when you have no Jank Sheet, you're kind of in a shit situation. But he has a decent hand, he's got the Mary, so that does help out the deck quite a bit. So I don't really reveal what I'm playing, which is what I love when I get the duality. So I set the Giants and I set everything just in the turn, because I didn't really want to summon the Giants because I didn't want to reveal what exactly I was playing. So he does go for the duality, and this is the believer he reveals he's playing Ghost Trick because he does have that trap card and the field spell, which is House. And this does reveal to me he's playing Ghost Trick, so he sets his Mummy and his Compulse, but I do in-face space that food, hitting the House, because didn't really find it necessary to hit that since I had 9 beam, but I did end up drawing the zombie world, so at the same time, it wasn't necessary for me to MST the field spell, but at the same time, I didn't really know I was going to top deck a zombie world, so I do end up hitting the Mummy, and I hit him for 2,000, and he does use Mary to get the Jank-Shi to the field, which is basically one of their best turns. It's like the best thing to get with Mary, because it's just so good. Main phase 2, I exceed into the King Gremlin, using effect to add the Mask Chameleon to my hand. So now I have my Mask Chameleon set up for future plays against the Ghost Trick player. So he tops deck the Witch, and he flips up the Jank-Shi to add Spectre, I believe, to his hand. No, he adds another Mary, which I find to be kind of weird. Me personally, I would have just gone for the Spectre, because now I'm going to bounce his ass, and this is one of another reason why I got Spectre. You know, Mary does deck them, but Spectre or Lantern would have been another really good choice. So, luckily, I top deck the MST, and he surrenders, because that look top deck sack. You gotta love that. You gotta love that. So now we're gonna go against Water Power. It was like a random water deck, but it was kind of funny, because I thought I was playing against Mermails for the entire time. I really did. For the first couple of minutes, I thought I was playing against Mermails, so I was going against that mindset of, how can I shit on Mermails today? Pretty much how it is. MST, Geki Break, with Geki Break targets, I think I can shit on their life. Reason being is because he's playing the Abyss Long. You don't typically see Mermails play Abyss Long, but hey. I've seen people play crazy shit. I've seen Synchron Mermails. I don't know how that it'll work, but I've seen it. So there's no telling what people are going to be playing in Mermail. So I was in that mindset of, hey, I'm playing against Mermails here. So if someone says Metabao Shark, which I trench on the board, get rid of his monsters, and add a card to which is going to be my Gogogo Ghost. As I didn't want to go for Zombie Master, didn't see the point. So, and basically from hitting the Salvage, which is just too good. Really, really good hits there. On top of like a second Night Beam, which I do love Night Beam in this deck. It's a really good card for the deck, because back row does suck major ass. So I attack with the 1900 and end the turn. He's got the big wave, small wave, which is a card you don't really see anymore, which I was kind of hoping he would use. But he top deck Barian's Force, which is that's kind of going to be a little bit of a nuisance if he actually pulled it off. So we're going for the Mirror Force, and I get Mirror Force, Zombie World, and I think Duality, which I do have the Mirror Force because that's going to be more beneficial for me than the Zombie World, in my opinion. Because I don't think there's any exceeds out there that require fish monsters. I think they all have to be water. Let me double check. I'm curious. Yeah, water monster. Yeah, like level 3, level 2 water monster. So yeah, Zombie World really would not really played a big role, in my opinion, against this deck. Just how I feel. So that set his XYZ Remora, which is a pretty nasty little card if you can get the Shenanigans going with that card. Yeah, it really does some pretty cool plays. So I'm just going to attack into it. I set my MST. Now I want to summon the Mizuki because I want the Rikeki Break target, and I don't want to drop the Night Beam. Because of the fact that just in case he does have something face down that I may want to get rid of. I'm afraid of chaining, even though I do have that Invasion Space Typhoon. So we just sent another Abyss Lung, and I summoned up the Mizuki. And now that I have another Mizuki, I can have the Rikeki Break target. So we're going to attack for 1700 damage, and he's about done. We're going to go for the King Gremlin, use effect, and to add myself the Masked Chameleon because I love this card. It's such a good card to add to your hand. It really does work well in this deck. It's so wonderful. So he does top deck the Fish Depth Charge, which that's a pretty decent card, but nothing really too extravagant. Does go for Salvage, sets the Marma Abyss Lung, and face Space Typhoon, hitting his Fish Depth Charge. And I could have Rikeki Breaked him, but I didn't want to be a complete douche. So I just go ahead and use the Masked Chameleon and go for a Synchro, I believe. I believe I go for Scrap Dragon. No, I go for King first, but he does surrender. But I think I'm just going to go Scrap Dragon, and just pop his shit like that. So, final duel was against the Frog Monarch. This was a fun and hilarious duel. I loved it a lot. Because, look what I have, guys! See this? This is the card called Shit on Your Life Monarch player card. Freaking love Zombie World. It's so much fun. So, summon the Mizuki. Go ahead and attack for the 1700. Not knowing what he's playing. Run to the Battlefighter. And this is that point I know, Monarchs! So let's shit on his life. Zombie World! Yay! I literally just call the shit on your life, like Monarch players, I'm gonna shit on your life card. That's why I love calling Zombie World, because now he can't do jack shit. He does have Dark Dust Spirit, but that doesn't really hurt me too much. Oh, you're gonna attack me 2200. I can overextend a lot more than you can and protect my shit a lot more effectively. So it doesn't really matter to me, but I end up hitting the Rodent Totem, which kinda sucks. But I'm going to go for the King of Feral Imps, detach and go for my Masked Chameleon, because I want those Masked Chameleon plays. They're too fucking fun, and they're too good. So look, he's got a Kaias, and he can't summon it because of Zombie World. I love doing this to Monarch players. Now, he does play the MST in his deck, but he didn't really top deck it. I'm just right now, I'm pretty much going to shit in his life with Zombie World, because he could not top deck MST worth shit. And funny as hell, I'm just laughing my ass off the entire time. So I believe I summon Masked Chameleon, and I use effect, and I believe I go for Stardust Spark, or do I go for an Exceed? No, I think I go for King Grumman again, in order to deck in my deck, go for another Masked Chameleon, and I just really just deck thin, it's all I really want to do. So I'm going to attack, he's going to take the 2300. I don't know why he didn't just go for the Battle Fader. In my opinion, he could have just gone for the Battle Fader, normal summon the Dark Dust Spirit, and then just destroy my King of Feral Imps. And instead, he's going to allow me to get some more setup going, which is a big no-no. You never want to let this deck set up even more. Because now I have a Kage play, I have a lot of stupid shit. Here I kind of make a little bit of a misplay. I really should have just gone for the Stardust Spark Dragon, or Stardust Dragon. I don't quite remember exactly which one I'm playing. But I should have just gone for the Stardust Dragon to protect my things. But I was just going off like, hey, I gotta get rid of that Battlefield because Dark Dust, fuck you. That was my entire thing. So he does go get the Duke Frog, and he Dark Holes my field. So like, yeah, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, my King Gremlin's pretty much already served its purpose. I've got my deck dating going. I've got my plays. I've got Mass Chameleon. I'm just gonna shit in your life. So I go for the Gogogo Ghost, and I go ahead and sync up into the Crimson Blader. Because, not knowing if it's a stream or not, I wanted to prevent Dark Dust from dropping on me during that turn. But it turned out it was a Duke Frog, so that kind of did suck there. But at the same time, I prevented the Dark Dust from dropping anyway if he had some way to get it out on the field. So, another land. Look at his hand. Look how many dead cards he has in his hand. So he's going to drop the Treeborn now, which is a smart move. Banish for the Ronin Totem and Exceed into the Gachi. Pretty damn good move, pretty smart move there, because now we can just drop that Dark Dust Spirit and just annihilate me if you so wanted to. But we're going to go for the Mizuki play, and we're going to special summon our Mass Chameleon from the graveyard, normal summon Goblin Zombie, then sync up for the Scrap Dragon, and Goblin allows me to add another Mizuki to my hand. Another reason why Zombie Ward is so good, because it makes Mass Chameleon even more better. So we're going to attack, he played the smart move, and to let Gachi die. So that way, I couldn't really kill it. So that was actually, couldn't kill the Crimson Blader, so that was a very smart move from his part. Goes for the Humor Frog, sacks for the Dark Dust Spirit, and is like, fuck me. But I do hit the Bottomless. Even though the effect still goes off, I know that already. It's just, I wanted to get that shit off the field, get it away from me. I didn't want that thing dishing out anything I didn't want to see happen. I did not want that. This constant coming out and wrecking my life up, wrecking my day up. So go for the Mass Chameleon and try to use the effect, and he failures me. It's like, great. Just great. Like, come on, you couldn't let me shit in your life anymore? Come on. Like, you already can't send me a Monarch. Why didn't you just let me freaking go Mass Chameleon play? You're no fun. But he's trying to stall like no tomorrow. Sets the Duke Frog and can't do anything after that. So I do have like Night Beam, which is totally gonna help me here, like, man. So I go for the Mizuki, sync up for the Stardust Spark Dragon, use Mizuki's effect to actually special summon the Zombie Master. And here I'm gonna go into one of my favorite cards of the extra deck. I love this card to death. It's so much fun to use. Ghost effect, special summon the Gogogo Golem, and it's time for number 104, Masquerade. I love this card. You're gonna see why right here. So I attack the Duke Frog. Duke Frog's effect activates. I say no, detach material, and say no, you are not getting that effect, and you take 800 points of damage. Look at that. Just continuously. It's continuously saying no, you can't do anything. So he gives the Soul Exchange. Can't do anything with the Soul Exchange. He's going to continue to try to stall out on me, which is all fine and dandy. I'm all fine with him trying to stall out. You know, what else can he really do? Like, he's not in a good situation. He's trying to get that MST, and, you know, he's really, really desperately trying to get that MST, but he can't really do it, because he's just having shitty luck this game. He really is. And in a way, I feel sorry for him, but at the same time, I don't. Because he's playing Monarchs. Anyway, so some of the two Femur Frogs and go for the Shanghai Magician was actually a pretty smart idea because of the fact that it will take 2 attacks to kill it, so it's extra stallage. But I do get the Silent Warding, so I just have a bunch of cards just to really screw them over. So Shanghai is gone. Bye-bye, a Go-Go gone. So I think the duel is going to end right here. Yeah, it does end because he can't do anything. He knows he pretty much has lost. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the replays. More to come, as well as deck profile. And like always, leave deck suggestions in the comment section below. I'm interested in seeing what y'all wanted to see on my channel in terms of decks. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.